Maulana Fazl-ur-Rehman, leader of the religious-political Jamiat-ul-Islam, has arrived in the Pakistani capital at the head of a massive protest rally, dubbed the Azadi March. The declared intent of the Maulana, as he is called by his friends, followers and foes, is to send the army-installed, army-backed government of the Prime Minister Imran Khan packing. He is joined by an array of opposition parties including the Pashtun Nationalist Awami Nation Party and Pashtun Qawmi Awami Party, the centrist Pakistan Muslim League Nawaz, the centre-left Pakistan People's Party, and the religious but doctrinally different Jamiat-ul Pakistan. The Pakistan Muslim League Nawaz and the Pakistan People's Party are reluctant partners among this lot. Who is Fazl-ur-Rehman, what does he want, and why does he want it now? The Maulana has been a fixture in Pakistani parliamentary politics since 1988. But he cut his political teeth as an opposition leader when, in the fall of 1980, he assumed the leadership of the Jamiat-ul-Islam, a post-partition Pakistani reincarnation of the Jamiat-ul Hind, after the demise of his father, Maulana Mufti Mahmood. Prior to that, the Maulana had seen his father lead a fairly popular opposition campaign against Zulfikar Ali Bhutto, after the latter's minions allegedly rigged the 1977 elections. The late Mufti Sahib, a graduate of Darul Uloom Deoband, was the first elected Chief Minister of Pakistan's present-day Khyber Pakhtunkhwa province in a coalition with the leftist Socialist National Awami Party. After that coalition's Balochistan government was unconstitutionally dismissed by Zulfikar Ali Bhutto in 1973, Mufti Mahmood resigned in protest and solidarity with the non-aggression principle. And when Bhutto's underlings allegedly stole the 1977 general elections, Mufti Mahmood cobbled together an opposition coalition called the Pakistan National Alliance, which took to the streets in several cities. The mayhem paralyzed the Bhutto government, which imposed martial law in 3 cities and provided an opportunity for General Zia-ul-Haq to impose a countrywide martial law. The Maulana thus came of age while his father organized a protest movement and spent time in prison or under house arrest. Immediately after assuming charge of the Jamiat-ul-Islam, Fazl-ur-Rehman, aged 27 or 28 at the time, joined hands, in February 1981, with Bhutto's PPP, and the Pashtun Nationalist National Democratic Party, the leftist Marxist Pakistan National Party, and assorted other parties to launch the movement for the restoration of democracy against the brutal military regime of General Zia-ul-Haq, which lasted till the death of the dictator in an air crash in 1988. The Maulana's years in the movement for the restoration of democracy were marked by tactful agitational politics in which he spurned the military's moves to coup him. Those days also overlapped with the Pakistani-Saudi jihad venture against the Soviets in Afghanistan. Unlike the Jamaat-Islami Pakistan, which contributed men, material and mindset for that unholy war, the Jamiat-ul-Islam under the Maulana remained out of that fray. In fact, the Maulana was perceived to be close to the Arab secularists like Muammar Gaddafi in that era, rather than the pan-Islamist jihadists. The Jamiat-ul-Islam's faction led by the Maulana did not join the army-sponsored elections alliance in the November 1988 elections, when democracy was eventually restored. But his election to the National Assembly that year whetted his appetite for power politics. While steering clear of the army-orchestrated alliances, the Jamiat-ul-Islam developed a knack for staying relevant in Keratosis, Pylaris and Balochistan politics and at the center, where their votes could make or break governments. The Jamiat-ul-Islam did not participate in the 1980s Afghan jihad or partake in the largesse that came with it, but eventually it did provide ready recruitment grounds for the Taliban in the late 1990s and onwards, though its vast madrasa network. It was duly rewarded by General Pervez Musharraf in 2002, when he enabled them to form the government in the Keratosis Pylaris and become the senior partner in Balochistan. Musharraf did not want the post-9/11 world to see a Muslim cleric at the helm in the federal government and opted to choose a different coalition for the centre. However, the Maulana got the coveted slot of the opposition leader. When Musharraf was finally ousted by street protests spearheaded by lawyers after he dismissed over 50 judges of the superior judiciary including the Chief Justice of Pakistan, the Maulana's support to that movement was tepid. He was widely seen as a pragmatist who, while sticking to the constitution, was willing to do business with the usual power brokers, including the army and the mainstream political parties. He held various parliamentary committee chairmanships like Foreign Affairs and Kashmir for years. He was willing to play ball. What has changed now? The paradigm shifted when the Pakistan Army decided to put its weight behind Imran Khan and his Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf in 2011 and 2013, and then opted to install him as Prime Minister through a manipulated election in July 2018. The Maulana and his Jamiat-ul-Islam lost, or were made to lose, their traditional bastions to the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf upstarts. He was livid, and instantly cried foul. He pointed the finger of blame at the country's powerful security establishment, a euphemism for the army and its inter-services intelligence directorate.